Hello everybody, and welcome to a very special episode where we talk about Open for Business. Yes, I... Hello everybody, and welcome to an episode dedicated to Open for Business. Yes, I know it's a bit late, and I do plan to make an actual more dedicated special episode like off the series, but during the series I'm going to give a little dedicated, I don't know however long this takes, this video, to explain to you guys how business, how I take business. So first of all, you're going to need a business. And the way you can do it from a home lot business or a community lot. They're the exact same. The only difference, from what I know, is what you can buy can be limited. Community lots get some unique little things. There's probably like these little speakers and such. There's probably a mod that will get rid of that restriction, or a cheat. Yeah, you can't get these like a little grocery store. You have to have a community lot for them. And also you can't do restaurants at home. But we're going to talk about business as in like a buy and sell business. This one is, of course, Elise's business that she bought. And it's up to rank 3, sorry, I thought it was rank 5 then. And essentially, I'm only going to go through the business day. I'm not going to go proper in depth. I'm going to make a special episode separate from the series for that. For this one, I'm going to run through the day and just explain how I do things. So first of all, I'm going to open the business and call an employee. Now, employees are very expensive. I find you have to have a really you have to earn quite a lot of profit. Something that Griffin, my girlfriend, has been doing a lot with her business, and she's been complaining to me like, why am I not earning enough money? It depends on what you sell. So when you go into selling things, you use this little tab here to set objects for sale and how much you want to spend on them. As you can see here, there is a percentage above wholesale. So the wholesale is how much you buy the object for. So if we bought something for, say, 1,000 simoleons and sold it at average, we get 37%. So that would be roughly, they'll sell the item for 1,370 simoleons. That's a very easy way of doing the maths, but yeah, you can see the profit is 370 simoleons. However, the more expensive you make something, you are going to have a lot more tougher time getting customers to buy them because of the fact it's too expensive. Half the time that a lot of the Sims on cheap and average will buy the objects themselves. It's judged based on their mood, their relationship to the stores. It's like customer loyalty, which is this one, I believe. Nope, this one. But also the price, obviously. I think I said that already. So cheap would be, pretty much anyone. If you can make everything cheap, which I think is the last one you get for it to be above wholesale. The reason mine is like you're gonna notice. One thing different is mine gives a lot of percentage over sale. That's because I have the business perk for it, which as you progress your store, it's this path here, the wholesale. The higher that is, the better you get percentage. You buy things cheaper, which means you can sell things and get more money. So I think cheap's the last one you'll get if without any perks, and then it will start going too cheap with these two. Fortunately, I have very cheap, which is just 2% above wholesale, which is not really worth it. So cheap and average are your best two to start off with, depending on what the object is. But the problem you're going to have with earning a profit with the business, I'm talking too much now, is, I'll give an example. If we sold something really cheap, let's say, let's go get one as an example, okay? Because what Griffin did is she wanted to make a pet store. So she would buy something cheap, like, like a little mouse there. Actually, wait. If I go wholesale, it does go cheaper. But yeah, if I buy that for 35 simoleons. So she was like, okay, I want to sell that at average. There we go. And it sells for 36. Okay, that's because I've set the wholesale. That's actually meant to be cheaper. One second, let me do that again. Because I have to buy things wholesale. That was 24 simoleons. And if hers was, say, average, let's say it's this one as an example. It's now worth 33 simoleons. So you see, she's only earned like 8 simoleons. Like, sorry. Yeah, 9 simoleons. So when someone buys that, she's only getting 9 simoleons profit. So that's why she's confused on why she can't sell. You know, she doesn't get a profit from her business. You have to sell pretty big stuff to get a major profit. So, example, this pinball machine, buying it brand new for me is one of these, isn't it? Yeah, 1,225. I'm selling an average and get 1,800. That's near 600 profit. That's where I get a lot of my money from. Same as other stuff like the robots, which are worth, I think, yes, 1,700 there. But I'm selling it for, I think, 2,300. And I only made that from the the mechanical shop. So your profit, if you want to earn a profit with your business, you're going to have to go more than cheap stuff. I've got some cheap stuff in here and some expensive stuff. This is not like extremely profitable business, but it's decent. My last business day actually got me, it says 300 there, but I know it was more than 300. Don't know why it says 300. It was 600 or something. So if you want to make if you want to do a business to just get up your perks, so this perk tree, which means you just get customer loyalty, you'll just sell cheap things then. You won't gain barely any profit. You'll get basically no profit, but you'll get customer loyalty, which is what you need to rank up your business to get perks. So if you want to start a main business, but have all your perks ready, you can buy a business or do a home business, sell things cheap, get lots of customer loyalty, get your ranks up really easy, and then when you get your perks, close the business and start again, because these perks are permanent to the sim. So even though this business is a rank 3, I should only technically have 3 perks, but because I've done businesses before, or in Elisa's case, who's my sim I'm playing now, it was passed on by another sim, she already has 7 of them. So that's the only way you're going to get by using cheap objects. If you do theme things, you're going to do it just for fun. If you want to make an actual profit, you're going to have to sell expensive objects. Which, it depends how you want to play the game. Electronics store or furniture store is probably your best bet. People who want to do stuff like bakeries and such, they don't do a lot of profit, but it's fun. I play the game for fun. That's why I'm doing a bit of half and half. I want to make a toy store, so a lot of toys are quite cheap. But I've also got, some expensive things. I got this. I don't know why I have this here. Really, I think it came with the store, so I just thought I'll sell it. And the robots and such, just things that kind of feel, appropriate for a kid. Toddlers or kids to enjoy. Little robot. I think that's the hunger one that feeds you. So I think that's quite funny. And a little gaming thing. I don't know. It just makes sense to me. And I have fun it, but I've got a sort of profit. Even though some of these things are extremely cheap. I'm trying to find an example. I think these teddy bears are cheap. Yeah. But, it's cute. So yeah, that's how you start your business. If you want to make money, you're going to have to sell expensive stuff. But also remember, customers, their little sales bars, which you'll see soon enough, are likely to go up because of, will only go up faster if the object's cheaper, their loyalty, and I believe something, and their mood. So if you're starting a brand new business and you're putting up 10,000 simoleons worth of objects, whatever it is, they even put it at cheap or average, it's still going to be very difficult for them to buy it unless you really convince them with a lot of sales. So if you want to make a bit more of an autonomous store, that's not going to work. You're going to have to build up slowly. And because of that, the whole money profit thing, that's where the employees become a problem. So seeing that, of course, I'm getting a decent profit, I think. Don't chat to Sims right now. They're buying stuff. So she's currently looking at these little teddies, and so he costs 15 simoleons an hour, which is quite a lot, and that's the cheapest you can get, 15 simoleons an hour. So because I've got a sort of decent business running, I don't mind having 1 employee. Then later on, when you got a higher rank business, so you can reliably have more expensive objects, you can then get lots more employees and let it run for itself, and eventually get a manager so the store runs on its own. But for now, we're just going to have fun. Oh, she got a customer loyalty star. I don't know why. Probably because I had something she wanted. So we're going to go around and do some basic sales. As far as sales go, that's the... Oh! Actually, I'll come to this first. So this is the little animation you see here. Look out for these, they're very important. Oh, you missed it. The one where they kind of look around like, what am I doing? Where is everything? I can't see stuff. Always help them. It's usually guaranteed a customer loyalty star. Woohoo, rank 4! So there we go, and I'm showing the object. That doesn't always work. It rarely doesn't work. But it's always a guaranteed customer loyalty star, I find. So always look out for those. And otherwise, do stuff like basic sale here. This is the sale you can do no matter what. It's the safest and easiest. It usually always works if they're in a good mood, and you're in a good mood. It puts up a little bit. Eventually you'll get the badges that will do other ones, such as offer it very cheap at bronze. Oh yay, my employee got bronze. Oh, I need to check that actually, 1 second. Yep, that's good. That's been paid. Lots of things. Next sales is at bronze. You get it offers the object down to the previous price. So if it was at average, it goes down to cheap. If it's at cheap, it goes down to very cheap, etc. Now I find this bugs up because it will reset the sales bar. I think that it might be intentional, but I thought the resetting is kind of bad. I thought you'd be offering it cheap means some want to buy it more, but it resets the sale, so I'm not sure how that works. Then you get hard sale. I don't use it a lot because I find it risky. It's more like you're pressuring them into buying something, and I don't know. We'll try it on one sim here. We'll try it on someone with a good mood though, because I don't want to risk it. Look at Erin here. Let's assess her mood. Oh, we've got rank 4 business, yeah. So I'm going to buy Look for Mark. I want to go up the perception tree up to the 4th one. So that's the basic sale on her. That's good. I should buy that object probably. Oh, nearly does. Right, let's get inside this old woman and assess the mood of Erin over here. Average mood. Ugh, I don't want to do it on average mood, but yeah, hard sale is quite a tough one. We started quite late in the day, so that's why it's night time already. How about Holly over here? Assess her mood. How's she looking? Average mood. How about Julie? Sorry, I love the music. Pretty good mood. All right, let's give her. It's quite a risky one, but let's give her a hard sale. Go away, Mr. Man. So yeah, you really pressure the sim, and she accepted it. Okay, it's good. It somehow gives a customer loyalty star. I don't know why, because I feel like the pressure would be bad, but either way, it does help the sale. It does it like an extremely better basic sale. But the problem I find... oh, nice. Let me do just quickly do a access mood. The problem I find with it is it's just too risky. Last one is Dazzle. That's the golden one, and it's the best one. It's when you dazzle them into wanting to buy something. This guy's in a good mood, so let's go ahead and try it on him. And you can tell immediately if it's going to work, because look how happy he is. He's like, oh, really? Oh, I want that! I want that! Yeah. If you can tell quite early when something's not going to work with Dazzle, because they kind of get annoyed with you. They go like, no. But that works, and I'm very sure that's always a customer loyalty star in Dazzle. And always a purchase, or very highly likely a purchase. Now, very important thing to note, employees will always do the sales that they are best at. So if you get a sim employee that has the bronze badge, sorry, not bronze badge, I think they don't do the offer at lower price. If they get the silver or gold with Dazzle or hard sale, they will spam it on everybody. That's bad, because when those both fail, you're likely to lose customer loyalty stars. That phone's annoying me. I have a mod installed that stops them from doing that. Jack isn't home. Reginald! Go away! So yeah, you got to be very careful with the employee one unless you have the mod that stops them doing that. I've got them in the description for that. However, I like having employees for the cash register and sometimes restocking. I want one for this store because, as you see, I'm selling things constantly. See if there's actually any employees available. You could hire anyone on the streets as well. I'd probably ask Steve here to be... Might do that actually. Unless there's anyone here that's cheap. I could... perhaps. Might do. Let me go see if we can get Steve over here. It probably says no, but let's give it a go. Let's try and befriend him a little bit. Be nice to have a sim that we know. Hire. This sim wants to... So can I employ him? Oh, he did! Yes! So now I've got Steve as a job. As an employee, sorry. So let's go ahead and set a uniform for him. That's nice. Didn't expect that to work as that quick as that. So let's give you a outfit that's appropriate. And assign you to be on restock. There we go. So now I have a restocking sim. So where was I? Oh yes. Now I've explained that it's quite hard to explain business. You have to do it really in depth. There's a lot of stuff to it. But the idea is, if you're making a business, start off with on your own small business. In Blue Water Village, there's one called Little and Local. That's quite a good shop. It's tiny, but it's cheap, like 5,000-6,000 simoleons. Is this guy like not having a... Oh, he's underpaid. Whoa. I thought I had a regulator for that. Why is his... Wait. No, hold on. Why does he cost so much? He has nothing. Why does he cost so much? He has nothing. What? Hold a minute. That's a bug. Oi. Let's send home. Why does he cost so much? I'm confused with that one. Why does he cost 85? It said 15. Maybe it's a bug. I'll have to... Well, let's hire her because I want a cheap sim. But we'll come to that in a minute. Let's close the business because we got... Oh, we'll do one quick little sale on her there. And then send employees home. There we go. Oh no, they're gonna get mad at me. Oh, I should have waited. I should have let him do it with bronze. Oh no. Yeah, so there's a badge. There's a badge for everything. There's a badge for the cash register. Bash for the bash. Oh, please don't get too annoyed. I'm sorry. You have a lot of money. I need. Oh no. There we go. No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry. Cash for register, cash for restocking, the making the toys, the flowers, and the robots. The sales. There's quite a few. Nice. Got money. Okay, so we're gonna go on a bit of a restocking spree. So that's really unfortunate. With I don't know what happened with the. Why is he costing so much? He's went up because he has a bronze badge. And she starts with 15, but why has he got 85? He's got nothing. He's useless. Maybe it's, I'm not sure if that's a bug or just part of the theme, because there is themes where certain Sims are just bad employees on purpose. But I'm not sure if that's a thing on this one. I have to double check. But yeah, so sort of what I was saying for business is you start off small, put up a couple of items, a decent pricing, maybe 100 to 200 simoleons each, put them at average cheap, and just run the store on your own without employees. If you've got multiple Sims, even easier. Having someone on register, restocking sales, and you can control the sales yourself if you're the Sim doing it. I prefer doing that myself, to have, you know, to be the Sim who does sales, because I control it. So with that day, we've already earned a good profit of 1,500, even with an employee. So we're doing quite well with that day. So let's send her home, but before we do, let's clean up whoever made this mess out here. But yeah, I feel like I've not explained much at all, even though I feel like I did. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain this game at time with so much to explain. You know what I mean? Let's get a mannequin thing. They're fun. At average. There we go. Oh, do I sell those paintings? Could do. Oh, they're not worth money. So there's no point in me selling those, because it just gives it another thing for Sims to go pointlessly buy. Again, if you're wanting a profit, you really should be focusing on expensive stuff. Like the, for example, for me, I should be focusing around these big toys here. Things that are over 100 simoleons. But you know, I'm doing this because I enjoy it. So 51 simoleons on that, it's not really worth having that. But you know, I find with people, the Sims always try and buy the cheapest things they can first. So I might in time remove some of the cheapest stuff here and just leave them as display. You know, but like mechanically take away the sales price just to stop Sims from buying the cheap stuff. But you know, yeah, that's pretty much how I run business. I just go buy, I don't know, just go buy it. You know, buy like, buy it, get it? Buy it like, just selling things as cheap as that. Oh, someone bought the robot! That's why it's sold. That's awesome. I don't have any more. I have to go make some of those. That was good money. So yeah, we'll take her home then. And thank you guys for watching. It's been a little bit of business trying to explain things. It's really hard to do, so I'm sorry if I've missed out details, but my proper tip is, if you want to have fun with the game, just make whatever you want. Make the theme like Griffin did. She wanted a little pet store. It wasn't profitable, but you know, she had fun doing it. The only reason she complained, like, why is it not profitable? Because you're not selling for a lot of money. You sell something for 10, you know, if you go buy something for 10 simoleons, you expect someone to spend 200 simoleons on it. It just doesn't work. So nice getting big things like these big teddies. They're worth quite a nice bit of little cash. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next part when we get back to normal games. Bye 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 bye.